In this episode, we'll walk you through how to prepare dough using the R1 Premium Original Concentrate Dober Kurtos Bakery Mix, following the R1 recipe. All Dober Kurtos bakery mixes follow the same basic preparation method, with just two key differences. Number one is the flour. When using the R1 concentrate mix, you'll need to add extra flour. The R2 and R4 mixes are complete, so no additional flour is required for those recipes. The second difference is oil. The R4 recipe uses less oil than the R1 and R2 recipes. This is because R4 mix contains coconut milk powder instead of cow's milk powder, and coconut milk powder naturally has a higher oil content, so less additional oil is required. All our recipes are measured in grams, allowing you to weigh ingredients directly into the kneading bowl with a kitchen scale. For this video, I've pre-weighed everything in advance for convenience. Start by pouring the water into the bowl. The ideal water temperature is 26 to 28 degrees centigrade, which helps bring the final dough temperature to around 24 to 26 degrees centigrade, perfect for activating the yeast. Next, crumble in the fresh yeast. If you're using dry yeast, you have two options. Add it directly to the water, or activate it first by mixing it into a portion of the total warm water, along with a pinch of sugar. Stir and wait until it bubbles, then add it to the mixing bowl. Now add the freshly squeezed orange juice and grated orange zest. We'll show you how to prepare these in the next short video. If you'd prefer not to use orange juice, simply substitute with the same amount of water as specified in the recipe. Pour in the sunflower oil. Since we're using the R1 mix and recipe, the next step is to add the flour. If you're using the R2 or R4 mix, skip this step as no extra flour is required. Finally, add the Dober Kurtos bakery mix, in this case the R1 concentrate. In this clip, I'll show you how to prepare the orange juice and zest. First, use a microplane zester to grate the orange peel into a bowl, taking care to avoid the white pith beneath the skin, as it can add bitterness. Next, cut the orange in half and juice it using a citrus juicer and combine it with the grated zest. We recommend preparing this mixture in advance and storing it in a bottle in the fridge. When you're ready to use it, give the bottle a good shake to combine the contents, then pour it directly into the mixing bowl. This will help save time during dough preparation. Let's get back to the dough preparation. Once all your ingredients are in the mixing bowl, attach it to the mixer and start to knead. We always begin on the lowest speed. This helps keep the flour from puffing out of the bowl and making a mess. The type of mixing machine we prefer is called a planetary mixer, which normally comes with a kneading hook and a couple more attachments, such as a balloon whisk, which may come in handy for preparing cream or pudding, which can be used as a kurtosh filling. One feature we really appreciate is the detachable bowl. It allows us to weigh ingredients directly into it, reducing the need for extra containers and saving time on cleanup. For training purposes, we use a 10-litre mixer, but for commercial production, we recommend a 20 or 30-litre model, which lets you knead larger quantities of dough in one go. So why is kneading so important? Because it develops gluten, the protein network formed when flour and water combine. This gives the dough its elasticity and structure, allowing it to trap the gases produced by yeast. That's what helps the dough rise and gives the final kurtosh a soft, chewy texture. Kneading time depends on how much dough you're working with. We usually go by feel, watching how the dough comes together and checking the texture with our hands. On average, we knead for 12 to 15 minutes. At the end of kneading, the dough should be smooth, elastic, and no longer stick to the bowl or hook, signs that gluten is properly developed and it's ready for the next step. The ideal dough temperature is 24 to 26 degrees centigrade, which supports steady fermentation without harming yeast or gluten. If it's too warm, above 28 degrees centigrade, fermentation may be too fast, affecting flavor and structure. If it's too cool, below 22 degrees centigrade, fermentation slows, risking underproofing. To control dough temperature, you can adjust. 1. The water temperature based on room conditions. 2. The mixing time, especially with faster speed mixers. 3. The temperature of the ingredients, using chilled items in warm environments. Getting this balance right ensures consistently great dough.